Will changes to junior market limits cause a rush of new IPOs and APOs in Jamaica? I'm Kalila Reynolds, financial journalist and educator. So it's finally happening. The government is increasing the amount of money junior market companies can raise from 500 million to 750 million JMD. In Jamaica, companies listed on the junior market of the stock exchange are capped at 500 million Jamaican dollars, but that's going up to 750 million dollars. This means that if a new company wanted to raise more than that amount, they'd have to do it on the main market. What's the difference? Well, junior market companies get great tax benefits, such as not paying any corporate income tax for the first 5 years. The junior market was created to stimulate and support small and medium businesses. So this increase is great news for SMEs. It means that they'll be able to raise 250 million JMD, or about 1.6 million USD more from the stock market to grow their business. In his budget presentation, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark said the cap was instituted in 2016 and made sense for the size of the SME sector back then. But that was 8 years ago, and things and times change. Inflation has just been inflationing, so it's time to adjust the limit. But what I really want to know is, will this only apply to new companies, or will companies that are already on the market also have their cap increased? Listen to this clip of Dr. Clark in his presentation.
We will be amending the Income Tax Act to increase the maximum participating voting share capital of companies listed on the Junior Stock Exchange from $500 million to $750 million. Yes, I think it's for new listing, yes.
At the very end there, he responds to the opposition and says yes, for new listings. He doesn't seem sure, but if he's right, that means the increased threshold would only benefit companies who list after the change is implemented. He said this would take effect for the year of assessment 2024. I think that means the same thing as fiscal year 2024, which starts on April 1, but we do need some clarity here as well. Now, if it only applies to new listings, that leaves the currently listed junior market companies with the $500 million limit. Would that be fair? As our analyst David Rose explained, the higher threshold would benefit the currently listed junior market companies.
It's been applicable to all companies. Would definitely give them more space to raise more additional equity capital, especially considering the high interest rates environment we're currently existing in, which would be a great lifeline to some companies. But at the same time, it still means that, more companies are going to see the junior market as an attractive route and choose to actually list on the JSE as well.
So this also needs to be clarified. We hope Minister Clark does so in his closing presentation, or we'll have to wait for the official framework details to be announced. In any case, this is great news for companies that want to list on the junior market, because now, not only will they have 10 years of tax incentives, but they'll be able to raise more money. So we could see a rush of IPOs. I know market conditions are still not great, but this could be the incentive that some companies need to take that leap. And that's the bottom line. So what do you think of this move? Let me know in the comments. We'll be covering all of the budget debates over the next couple of weeks, so make sure you subscribe to my newsletter and don't miss our recaps and highlights. Click the link up here or in the description below. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.